Hi, my name is Jessica Finnerty, and today I will be presenting my Pecha Kucha presentation on Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is located on the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East and is the largest country in the region. Its economic power, rapid modernization, and young population makes its health landscape especially important to understand. The World Bank classifies Saudi Arabia as a high-income country, driven mainly by its oil-based economy. The country has a population of about 36 million people, with more than 60% under the age of 35. This youthful demographic plays a major role in shaping national health trends and future healthcare needs. Saudi Arabia has strong economic indicators and rapid urbanization. Over 80% of the population lives in urban areas. While cities have advanced healthcare systems, rural areas and migrant workers face more barriers, leading to notable disparities in health outcomes. Life expectancy in Saudi Arabia is around 75 years and has steadily improved in the recent decades. This reflects investments in infrastructure, healthcare access, and disease prevention. However, chronic diseases and lifestyle factors continue to place new pressures on the healthcare system. The leading cause of death in Saudi Arabia is dominated by non-communicable diseases, especially heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Road traffic injuries also remain a major contributor to mortality, especially among younger men. When looking at DALYs, chronic conditions again stand out, especially diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Mental health issues and road injuries add significantly to the years lived with disabilities. These trends reflect shifting lifestyles and rapid modernization. One of the biggest disparities in Saudi Arabia involves migrant workers. They make up over 30% of the population and often face crowded living conditions, occupational risks, and limited healthcare access. Rural populations also experience lower healthcare availability. One of the major public health priorities in Saudi Arabia is type 2 diabetes. This chart shows the rate of diabetes in 2016, 2019, and projected all the way to 2026. The country has one of the world's highest diabetes prevalent rates, about 18 to 20% of adults. This is linked to low physical activity, high sugar intake, and rapid lifestyle changes. Why does this issue need attention? Diabetes requires urgent attention because it is one of the leading causes of disability, death, and healthcare spending. Obesity rates are rising quickly, and sugary drinks are heavily consumed. Without stronger prevention strategies, future projections are concerning. Now, in policy context, Saudi Arabia's vision for 2030 involves major health reforms aimed at reducing chronic diseases. The country introduced a sugar-sweetened beverage tax, mandatory calorie labeling on restaurant menus, and new physical activity guidelines and stronger regulations on trans fats. International partners like the WHO and World Bank have supported these policy efforts. One current initiative is the National Diabetes Prevention Program. It provides screening, lifestyle counseling, public education campaigns, and school-based health programs. The goal is to identify high-risk individuals early and slow the national rise in diabetes. Now, despite all this progress that has been made, major challenges still remain. Many adults live sedentary lifestyles. Healthy food options can be limited in certain communities, and migrant workers often lack equal healthcare access. Cultural norms have also historically limited physical activity, especially for women. There is also a systemic policy gap, including limited enforcement of workspace wellness programs and insufficient prevention services in some regions. As diabetes and obesity rise, the healthcare system faces growing pressure to manage costly long-term complications. My recommendations include expanding early screening, improving walkable city designs, strengthening school nutrition policies, and increasing spaces and programs for physical activity. Improving access to healthcare for migrant workers is also vital. In conclusion, Saudi Arabia has made major progress in improving population health, but the rapid rise in diabetes presents an urgent challenge. Continued investment in prevention, equitable healthcare access, and policy reform will be essential for improving the long-term health outcomes. Thank you.